Is the coronavirus crashing the housing market? Well, I have a more optimistic view about that. Stay tuned. Hi, well, first off, I hope when you see this video that you and your family are healthy, safe, you guys are hydrated, have enough supplies. That is first and foremost. I'm Anthony Tejada with Preferred Real Estate Brokers here in Orlando, Florida. And today we're going to talk about how the coronavirus is affecting the housing market. And I have some optimistic views, like I told you before, what we can look at. Nobody has a crystal ball, but how we can look at the market optimistically compared to our last crisis in the housing market to what is going on today. And if you guys would like, please hit the subscribe and alert buttons down below. You help support my channel, give me feedback on my comment section, and let me know what you guys like seeing and what you guys don't like seeing. So, like I said, I'm gonna show you what was happening in the crisis of 2008 when the housing bubble burst and what is going on right now, and comparatively show what's the difference. With the growing uncertainty surrounding COVID-19 and the world markets, are we headed for another housing crash? That's the question that I get constantly as a real estate agent right now in the last few weeks that we've been dealing with our situation. So here is how today's real estate market is nothing like it was in 2008. So as you can tell from our first graph, since the housing bubble, it has become a lot harder to qualify for a mortgage. Now you might be saying, well, how is that a good thing, Anthony? How is this helping the situation that it's harder to get a mortgage right now? Well, that leads to, more people not foreclosing on their loans. There are more, scrutiny for these mortgages right now, and the banks and underwriters and the lenders are looking at the people who are ready to buy a home right now so that it protects the whole market as a whole. So, as you can see in this graph, back in 2008, right at the peak of the housing bubble, it was very easy to get a loan, and a lot of people who were just not ready at the time, they were qualifying for a home. And as you can see right now, coming down to today, it's a lot less of that going on. That just flatlines right now to 2020. We have systems in place that help the people who are ready to qualify for a loan at the moment. So what does that lead to? Well, compared to the years leading up to the bubble, price appreciation is stable. It is not out of control. As you can see, the 6 years leading up to the housing crash on the right, it was all the way up to 12.5%. And the last 6 years, our highest percentage was 6.4. So that's leading for a more stable appreciation in our market. And last time we had an oversupply of homes on the market. This time we have an undersupply. As you can see, 2007, we had 8.2 months of inventory on the market. And as of today, we have about 3.1 of inventory. And this kind of produces some bidding wars because people were just not moving. So that's where you see the undersupply come in. Also in our Orlando market, we have people holding on to investment properties, and we have foreign entities holding on to some of these investment properties as well, as that was a good source of income, and that leads to also having an undersupply of inventory. So today, much less of the average family's monthly income is going towards mortgage payments. You can see in 2006, we had about 25.4% of a family's income going towards the mortgage. As of today, we have about 14.8% of that same family's income going towards the mortgage. The percent of median income needed to purchase a median priced home is where we base this off of. And as you can see, families are just keeping more of their money in their pocket opposed to spending it towards the mortgage. Also, leading up to the bubble, homeowners use their houses as ATM machines. Today, equity is handled much more cautiously. I would say as a nation, we're more savvy and more suave in how we handle our finances, especially how we handle the equities of our home. As you can see, in between 2005 2007, we had 824 billion in equity that was just pulled out of home. As comparatively to 2017 to 2019, we have 232 billion only that was pulled out in equity towards our homes. So as a nation as a whole, we are being a lot more savvy with how we spend our equity money. So guys, these are some of the reasons that I say that we're not in a crisis like if we were in 2008. Like I said, nobody has a crystal ball. We are in some uncharted waters and uncharted territory, but it doesn't leave room to panic. I'm not going to talk about the seriousness of the coronavirus as of, because we have the news that is telling us exactly what we need to do. Wash our hands, stay, practice social distancing and things like that. And I'm sure you guys have heard all the concepts that we need to apply towards how we're living right now. But as far as the market, it is not volatile right now. It's something that we can compare to because we've gone through a crisis in 2008 comparatively to what we're going through right now. So I hope this gives you a more optimistic view of what's going on with our housing market, and just stay safe. Once again, my name is Anthony Tejada from Preferred Real Estate Brokers. If you need me or you need me for any questions on what is going on with real estate, just give me a call, 407-790-0929. I would love to help you out, and I would answer any questions you might have. And stay safe, everybody. See you on the next one.